But if I keep you up here...
Well, look, I'll behave. I know where you're going with this. I've known you a long time. I can tell where you're going with this.
I mean, I actually feel like you might be good playing D&D. Like
I played before.
He'll be a good Krista
I'm
Berg.
not sure. It's like he's like a human road flare. Like I don't know how to work him, and I read the instructions and I go, here's Abed, and then it's like people are losing eyes and stuff. And I don't, or it just doesn't work. It just lays there.
Demorge, did you play Mulrain or Krista Berg last time you were here? I forget.
I was the unicorn last time I was here.
Oh, so you had not played.
No, wasn't Demorge played Mulrain Sedana?
Now Mulrain is gone, so we can cast whoever as Dignity.
First time I was Mulrain.
I was the guy last time that sung Lady in Red.
I would have Abed play Krista Berg, yes, and have Demorge play
Dignity
Sarsgaard.
Aaron committed seppuku last time and re-emerged as a new character that sounds a lot like the old character. So she has just different name.
She didn't lose a step.
No.
Well, unicorns. All right, stop.
Don't stop.
What are you?
Abed, whenever you hesitate, hit the gas pedal.
Yeah. Oh man.
I was watching Seinfeld.
I need an opposite George kind of thing. Because that would help me out.
Don't ever fucking balk up here. I want you to fucking throw high and hard.
Well, I mean, unicorns, like, they kind of... They have more than a step. They have sort of a glide, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
It's like, you know that... It's like you see them glide and then rainbow sprinkles come from behind their hooves kind of thing. That's how they move.
Is there anything... I heard I was listening to some podcast. It was people talking about all the things that they were personally humiliated to find out they didn't know until they were much, much too old. Like, one of the example that reminded me of is there's a girl who was telling a story of how she thought that unicorns were real animals until she was like 30 at a party. And it was like at a party and people were talking about endangered animals, and she piped in with like, what about unicorns? Are they endangered? And like found out then that she just thought that...
I so wish I was there. That's awesome.
But you know what? She had the best 30 years of anyone's life.
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of people, well, I mean, I can't remember what the other examples were.
She didn't spend any of those 30 years seeking one out? Like going to find... Like,
where would you see one?
She just figured that they were in Africa or something. I don't know. I don't know where she thought they were, but...
Wherever rainbows.
That's fantastic.
I went to school with a girl who, she was a new student when I was in 9th grade, I think, or 8th grade, 9th grade, who failed her first exam because she was convinced she had been taught, as her parents angrily stated later, that the South had won the war.
Whoa,
she'd gone to an academy, and they brought in like her work, and it was just a book that had rationalized the whole thing and had created this is where she had gone to school.
That's like evil Santa Claus line, you know? Like, one step. Because Santa Claus is bad, but that's fucking worse.
Wait, Abed, go on.
I mean, like, I'm saying, like, you lie to a kid about Santa Claus.
We were
it's
talking
kind of
about
bad.
this.
Oh,
yeah, but we were, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if you lie about that shit, that's like fucking with a kid's sense of history. Like, that's bullshit. I mean, like,
well,
that poor kid.
I don't get the impression that they told the kid the South won the war so that they would think that they were living in a better world. I think they is that what it was?
She took this exam. They made her take the test because she'd gotten there on a Tuesday or something. The test was on Friday, so just to be part of school. And a lot of it was blue book stuff. And I guess the teacher was frazzled, lost his head over the whole thing. And on Monday just said, "I can't even give you a grade on this, so you fail," because what are you even thinking? These opinions everything you have written is insane. And she was in tears and went crazy. Her parents came in to match for this conference, and they went step by step trying to explain that in their education, this is what... it
goes back like farther.
Oh, so they came in... So
she had a book, like the text that she had used when she learned the history of the United States, editorially rationalized this sort of conclusion that was why the flag was still flown down there, and that is why... Blah, blah, blah.
Her alphabet had 3 Ks.
Oh, my God, so it was...
Wait, her spelling books were like, they showed like black people as slaves still?
It was insane. And so the parents' argument, apparently, and I know this from teachers, I was on student council, that apparently the parents' argument was that's up for debate. It depends on how you describe, how you define
What is
one.
winning?
Had to be there.
Well, that's the point where it starts to actually get fascinating because it's like, well, yeah, what the fuck? What is it? Like we.
I think unconditional surrender of your army and your ability to make war.
They signed a surrender document, didn't they?
Yeah, they signed a whole thing.
documented.
Yes, but we're talking about two parents who are saying this is why the flag is still flown on our porch down here. Like, and they're saying we don't acknowledge that surrender
Why isn't
document.
there like a flag cop that shows up and he's like, "So you got the wrong flag. We'll take that. This is the right one."
That would have to be.
Why-
that
why
would
isn't he
that would
doing
have
his
to be a
job?
federal agent.
Yeah.
Then they sent her off.
Wait a minute,
Is back on an all-new
Flag
FlagCop. Check it out Friday.
That decision is made at the state level.
What would the pilot for FlagCop be, Abed?
The pilot.
The pilot. Like,
Oh, it would be like,
we're a studio. You're pitching us your show, your show, FlagCop.
I mean, FlagCop. It's like the first episode is like.
Who is FlagCop?
I mean, he's a cop who has to see if people have the right flag or not.
Okay.
If they don't, he takes them in.
Okay, so what's the pilot?
Well, the pilot's like the first episode is like his best friend from like childhood. Still, like he said, was raised thinking the South really happened. I mean, the South won the war. So it's like
still happening,
Flag
baby.
Cop is like torn between two sides. It's like
The South
he's my
is still
best
happening.
friend, but he goes against everything I believe. What do I do? So it's like this. It's like an hour long.
What's the season finale? What's the season finale of FlagCop? Like, take us from
where he finds out that he was brainwashed as a kid and that he actually does believe in the other flag. So he has to like think like everything I've been taught is a lie.
Oh, okay.
And then you're like,
So it's just
next season. Was it really a lie, or was he tricked into thinking that?
Sounds
like
about as
24.
good as most TV these days.
Yeah, I know. Well, he didn't give me much to work with. He gave me Flag
I
Cop.
thought
I could
FlagCop.
see this on Netflix.
Yeah, I would watch it.
Could FlagCop be into different flags, or is it only about the North and the South?
Well, like in season 2, he starts to go, well, the flag is kind of like cool, but I like that design on the Brazil flag. It looks like a cool globe.
Right.
It's all blue with stars.
So this is-
And so he's like, he falls in love with this Brazilian girl that's like, she's really working for Brazil to kind of trick him, but he doesn't know that. So the whole season you think, oh, he just found a girlfriend, but like, she's really against him, you know?
Right.
And the last episode, we're like,
That sounds better than most TV.
It's probably first season is Confederate versus U.S. flag, and it's like a really popular show, really critically lauded. Yeah. And then second season they do like The Wire doing the stevedores, you know.
He's right.
And it's
That's
kind of
why-
like, oh, yeah, The Wire could be about any kind of wire. And then third season they're like, okay, yeah, but seriously, how about those crack dealers?
So then third season is we go back to his roots, like who taught him about flags.
Okay.
You know, it's like,
When does the movie come out?
we're gonna be like season 5.
He has there's a cool like Emmy nominated episode where he's having a toxic reaction to his medication and he meets Betsy Ross.
Well, it's like Betsy Ross
Played
and
by
his
Sally Field.
great-great-grandfather dated. You see? So, like, his great-great-great-grandfather was, like, her first lover, but then she dumped him for George Washington. Wait. Sorry. Fuck, me and my history bullshit.
Don't apologize. I mean,
Yeah, anyway, you know, Betsy Ross and him almost hooked up, but then she, like, dumped him for this, like, Braun Bones, you know, Sleepy Hollow guy that's like, and he, like, wins her over.
what does Flag Cop think of those parking lot guys that are just waving orange flags that
it
no
triggers
loyalty?
This crazy, like, seizure where he's like,
Yeah, they don't understand.
and he like goes into a seizure of
That's
like
his kryptonite?
like, you know, like, yeah, it's like his kryptonite. Like he can't see
No,
flags.
you can just wave an orange flag at him and he'll.
yeah, because he sees a flag trapped.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like, oh, I gotta free that flag.
Is there a whole flag police department? Like, is he just one cop among many flag cops?
No,
He
it's
is the
like
department.
he's like the laughing stock of his department because everyone's like, you're just investigating flags, man. You don't know what it's like out there,
Hey!
flag cop.
Oh,
he's like,
look,
hey,
look,
you know,
if it-
some
it-
shit goes down with
Catch
flags
any
too.
flags today?
That scene,
Pussy.
that scene in Ace
Hey,
Ventura
Murphy,
where they're all making fun
Murphy,
of him.
here comes Flag Cop. Hey,
Look,
hey,
hey, my flag is billowing too much in the wind. You want to fucking do something about that?
That's the pilot. Is the guy's like getting made fun of like that, and then a fucking senator is killed with a flag. And the homicide department's like, "Fuck!" And then
We have no-
like, I want these departments working together on this one. This is a flag crime and a homicide.
And it's finally FlagCop's moment. And he's like, I've been waiting for this my whole career.
Which flag was it? I don't know. I see some stars. That's not specific enough. There's stars in a million flags. The knot's too tight. Well, don't touch it. There's evidence on it. And the whole thing's about untying that knot. You're untying the flag the whole season.
Don't let it touch the ground.
Yeah, you can't let it touch the ground either. Because it might be an American flag.
He knows where it's been.
There's a bad guy who lives on a mountain, and he has a flag, and he's slowly lowering it towards the ground. And if you don't get there, by the time the flag touches the ground, he'll murder somebody. No, he won't murder somebody. He keeps murdering people until you make him. The reason they come up there because the flag is gonna touch the ground by season.
He wants the flag to touch the ground?
No. The bad guy's lowering it to the ground,
right.
And FlagCop has to keep it from touching the ground.
Right.
I don't know what the stakes are.
Right.
I just know.
Because you open the episode with FlagCop like raising a flag, and it's like he knows the time of when a flag has to hit the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
No one else would know that time.
It's like 24.
Yeah.
It's a ticking clock thing with that guy.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
There's a countdown to a
Right.
flag touching the ground.
So how much time they have to save all the
And
hostages.
he has to go through a series of like puzzles to get to the
Can
place.
that guy
where
be
the
played by
flag-
Christo?
Huh?
Can Christo play that guy?
I was just going to ask who's playing flag. A bad guy?
Christo.
Yeah. Who do you want as FlagCop, Abed?
50 Cent.
FlagCop?
Oh, sorry.
50 Cent? 50 Cent is FlagCop?
I blurted that out.
I can't top that.
Can we get
Not
can we get
Floyd
Max?
Mayweather. I'll
Can
tell
we
you
get
that.
Fiddy to play FlagCop?
Oh, Fiddy would be perfect.
I just want to see him in more stuff, but
Can-
I don't know if he's right for the part.
I mean, we could probably
Right
get
for like the alternate universe version of him.
as long as Ice-T plays the commissioner.
FlagCop, you fucked up again. Shit. Fool, you fucked up again, FlagCop. Shit. Get in my office.
I've never seen anybody earn so few stripes protecting stripes. The irony.
I think
Flag
there's like
cop, get the fuck out of here. Go do your job.
FlagCop, shit. What am I here for my health? God damn it,
And
FlagCop.
then halfway through the season at the vending machine,
I bet
Ice-T.
you have to play Fiddy for this. He'll be Ice-T and you're Fiddy.
All right.
You're FlagCop.
I'm just saying,
Oh, sorry.
What is
at
it?
the, at the vending machine. I'm just describing an event that happens.
okay.
It's not like
Stage direction.
at the vending machine. Ice-T, who's been riding the guy for the whole season.
It's Ice Cube.
He's always riding
it's
him.
Ice-T?
And then he's putting some money in the vending machine, and he drops his wallet, and an old ID falls out, revealing that Ice-T, when he got started, was on the flag department.
Yeah, he was assigned
That's
to the-
why I ride you so hard. Because I
Man.
know you can do better.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I love it. I love it.
And you gotta work twice as hard when you're a flag cop. Because all people see is a fucking flag cop. Doesn't matter how good you are. Shit.
flag cop.
Miranda rights, due process, quotas. You can fuck all that. Flag cop. Oh, sorry. I thought that was the theme song.
There's an alarm going off at FlagCop Central.
Oh, shit.
So I'm
Flag
Oh,
cop.
shit. I better take care of that, boss. Fuck.
Bet your ass you better take care of it.
Yo, am I going to get a raise, though? For real? I've been working so hard.
Man, the only thing that gets raised around here are flags. Get the fuck out there. Go do your job.
All right, Spencer, let's play some D&D, shall we? Dan, if you would...
Flag Cop.
Flag
Really?
Cop.
That's a show?
FlagCop should be a show.
I want to.
I would, like, see the ad for it and be like, that's a show? Flag
Well,
Cop?
I'll tell you what. I mean, when you... At
least a Channel 101 show.
If Homeland can be in its 6th season.
Why? I haven't even
What's
watched
that show? Terrorist Senator.
That's basically 24, just from a different angle.